make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, power, never, ever, after work is over. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Working harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger.
Yo, Sundays are for racing. You guys already know. Let's go, baby. Welcome to the channel where you guys follow me along for all my motorsport and racing content, plus some other stuff. So if you guys want to tag along, go ahead and subscribe. Today, what we are doing is we are officially starting racing season. Today is my first race for Autocross. I'm going to be competing in a whole new class. So this is my Subaru BRZ. So the class I'm going to be competing in is called STX. So basically what I've got done to the car is just suspension upgrades with wheels and tires. There's more that I can do with the class, but also I'm still progressing as a driver, so I don't want to do too much to the car. So let's see how we do. Let's get to the track. I've got my caffeine. I've got the car loaded. Let's get going. I just realized I went into Quick Trip wearing my 7-Eleven shirt. The irony. I love them both. I really do. So if either of you guys want to sponsor me, I'll exclusively go to y'all and I'll promote the shit out of y'all. Let's go.
Yo, we're here. Time to get the car ready.
Sundays are for racing. Let's go, baby. So this is the first run of the first race of the season. We are with Equipe Rapide's very first race of their season. So I am competing in STX class. So unfortunately on this day there was only 2 other people competing against me, but nonetheless we still sent it. Now on my first lap, I always like to send it a little harder than normal. I don't really care about it being too clean or, too smooth, just because I want to get used to the track and warm up the tires. I had a friend with me in the car, so I also wanted to make sure I showed him a little bit of a good time too. So that's why you kind of see my inputs aren't too smooth. I'm not always getting as close to the cones as I would like, but I'm still having a good time, and I'm really hoping that he's having a good time too. So as you can tell, he had a pretty good time. I hit 2 cones. I got a pretty decent time. There wasn't a lot of us in the 61s the first couple runs, so that was already a good sign that I'm off to a good start. So this is the second run. I try to clean it up a little bit more. You see I'm getting a little bit closer to the cones. So this is actually my first time racing with these coilovers and also racing with race tires. If you saw my coilover video a couple videos ago, I actually did race with these coilovers before, but I was actually running tires that really weren't that good for racing. So this is actually my first time racing with this setup. I knew going into this race and into this season that this is going to be a whole new setup for this car, and it was going to take a while for me to get used to. So as you can kind of see, my inputs are a little bit smoother, but I still have some things to clean up. I'm getting closer to the cones, but there's still some parts where I'm not, especially that slalom you just saw. Now this run was a pretty decent run. I was really happy with it compared to the first one until this point. I kind of went into that little point a little too hot, had to slow down way more than I really needed to. And you can kind of see there, I kind of reacted that way, like, crap, I messed up this run, but here's the next one. Now I had someone else with me in the car during this run too, so I kind of didn't worry too much. Sent it a little bit, hit that cone right off the bat, so already kind of ruined my time there. So one thing I noticed with these runs while I was driving was I was getting a lot of understeer, especially on the 180s like you see here. I was probably taking them a little too hot. After asking around, it sounds like I just really need to adjust my camber on my car. Now looking at it, I knew I had some room to kind of go up, so that'll probably be the next thing that I do, along with a stiffer sway bar in the front. Overall, I still think it's a pretty neutrally balanced car, so it's still really good for what I'm getting, but that's probably going to be the next thing that I do. Now, as I mentioned before, I had someone in the car with me. Now, he actually has the same BRZ Series Gray, so it was really cool having him in the car, seeing what the platform can do. I know, right? That's crazy. Crazy. Woo! I gotta call though. Yeah. So as you can see, he had a really good reaction. Now this was my fourth run. I had someone else in the car with me that also had that platform, but I was kind of trying to just ignore that, and I really wanted to take this run seriously. Once again, on the 180s, I took them a little too hot, but you live and you learn. Cool thing about autocross is going back and watching your footage, there's always something you can clean up and get better on. Now, I do think I have a long ways to go to be a really, really good driver, but I really like where I am in my journey right now. Now, I really love racing. I love autocross. You know, when I'm out here, I'm like really in the moment, the adrenaline, everything's rushing. You know, especially when you have a really good, clean run. It's just, it all comes together. You know, I cleaned up all the mistakes I made in my first runs to kind of get this, you know, better run. So I did get a 61.102. Oh, great platform, man. Yeah. Crazy, right? Coils and wheels, and that's it, man. Alright. Race day over. First time competing in this XTX class. First place, baby. Let's go. Now, I still got a long ways to go in terms of my times compared to some people that are really fast and really good, but so far really like the coilovers, really like this platform. Definitely need to dial some things in. Definitely a lot more room for improvement that I can do, but man, we love racing. I love being out here. If you guys saw, I had some buddies with some really good film equipment following me for his project that I was interviewing for, that I kind of told you guys about a couple videos ago. So make sure to follow along. We're going to get some good footage to release when that releases. So I'll keep you guys updated when that happens. Dude, I forgot how tired I get after a race. I forgot how worn out I get. But man, I think I deserve a milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
I need me a good old-fashioned milkshake, so I'm gonna go do that. Ooh, I don't know how to end this video. Had a lot of GoPro footage. A lot of people rode with me, so hopefully I got that. I'll probably do some commentary. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but Hope you guys enjoyed the GoPro footage and everything on this race day. Hopefully on the next one I'll be able to walk you guys on how I prepare and kind of go a little bit more in depth and be a little bit more thorough when it comes to that. So we'll see. All right, party people, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys know what to do. All right, so I know I already ended the video, but I just gotta elaborate how happy racing makes me feel. Oh my God, this feeling is unbelievable. And this is just the first race of the season. This is like an addict having meth for the first time after like years of not having it. Like, that's what this feels like. Some of you guys will understand this feeling, but the adrenaline, the endorphins, the serotonin, give me more. That's all I wanted to say. If you guys made it this far back to the video, I really do appreciate you guys watching. I know I'm just small, ye old, little nobody driver, but I really do appreciate you guys that do watch and keep up with me and support me, even, you know, I really do appreciate you guys. So if you are one of the few that are watching this, thank you so much. So. That's it. I'm done.